Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. I got myself up to the fork, 2 wins, 1 loss. It was weird that I would go with Paladin, and I've run into 2 out of 3 opponents have been Paladins so far. What the hell? But I did get well and truly stomped that last time. I don't have a lot of strong late game comeback sort of stuff. I had a, I think I had a pretty strong early game, did a lot of damage, but I may be confusing the 2 games because I did play Paladins twice in a row. Whatever.
I must protect the wild.
Druid this time.
Fight with honor.
Boy, that Bloodsail Raider was taken back in the optimistic early days when I thought I might get some weapons. Okay, well that was a bad mulligan there. I don't find that seal. Yeah, it is valuable that I could kill something early on, but since I had a handful of cheap minions, I've got a bunch in here. Seemed like trying to get another minion, preferably a 3 or 4 cost minion, would have been better. But with the miracle of hindsight, I would have rather to have that thing in my hand than Blessed Champion, which is one of those cards I want to draw just when it's time for me to use it to kill my opponent. Got a Molten in my hand. I've just been knocked down to like 11 health. No, got a Molten in play, actually. And then you draw the Blessed Champion. That's the time. Okay, his coining out is probably going to mess up my roll pretty good. I mean, I've got a 2-3, which is not bad, but what is he coining out? Something I will disapprove of, no doubt. Interesting. I could try and Mad Bomber that. It probably won't work, but it's as good a time as any. One of the many reasons I don't normally take Mad Bombers. It's one of those things where that was the worst he could do to me under the circumstances, so I was willing to make that thing. Now, my opponent might not trade, in which case I can bubble him and kill someone. That would be kind of cool. Yep. It's hurting a lot in the meantime, but I can bubble him and kill the Mech Warper, actually. Not only does it have that ability, but the Mech Warper would flat out win against my 2-2, and this does not. Although I'm risking taking an extra point of damage. So I now have guys. That's a big improvement, although I took a lot of damage to get to there. Get in trouble. Okay. You're taking advantage of the fact that my guy can't beat yours. Understandable. So I could play a Direwolf and a Bloodsail and a minion. I could play this, it's not as good. I could also play both Direwolves, in which case all my guys would be big enough to kill that. You know, I don't like that play so much normally, but because he's got the 2-3 out there, it may actually be worthwhile. I do have to make sure that they're both buffing each other. And this is probably going to backfire horribly if he bites or something. Actually, Swipe wouldn't wipe them all out, because they all have 2 hit points, so most of them would survive the swipe.
My shield for Argon.
Really? Well, that ruins the point of me putting out all these guys. Now I still have to waste something to kill that, which is what I was hoping to avoid. Oh well. Now it works out especially poorly because whoever's left won't be big enough to fight the 2-3. Awesome. Well, we're definitely trading this one since he's obviously better. And we'll get out... Do Agent Smith, or I could do the Spider Tank and a thing. I might as well do Agent Smith. He's scarier. At least equalize the hit points a little bit. I do have the larger thing in play, although I'm down a card relative to my opponent. I don't like that playing both the Dire Wolves at once. It made sense, but he totally negated it by giving 1 extra hit point to his stupid guy. stealth guy.
What to do?
On the other hand, maybe I forced him to do that. He probably had a better option he could have played instead of spending this guy just to buff that thing. And maybe if I had just played one wolf and reinforcements, he wouldn't have had to do that. So, I don't know. Obvious move is obvious. But then what?
The Frost Wolves stand.
Okay, Fat Lord, not great for me. Brewmaster is interesting, but I don't think he's going to do the job this time. It'd be nice if I could kill that and then bounce him, but I don't have any wolves left, so I can't. If I had a wolf left in my hand, I could go wolf, kill that, bounce him, and get all his hit points back. But no, I wasted them trying to get rid of that gill-fin stupid thing. Oh, we'll just spider tank, reinforcement,
Reporting for duty.
and in for 4. We can go aggro. Because it's probably a mistake, and mistakes are how we roll. I just didn't feel like wasting all that to kill the 2-1 and make it so that he totally covered him. Right now, this alone won't kill this.
For the crusade!
Okay, so it's not great. My one attack isn't enough to finish that, so that is pretty bad. And it's gone anyway. Awesome. Well, I guess now I can kill that and then bounce him. That works okay.
I'll put it on your head.
And we got the Harvest Golem as a good use of mana for there. Maybe I could have just made a reinforcement instead of playing him, because the reinforcement is pretty good against these particular targets, but this is still more stuff in play effectively. So even though her bubble can kill his first form, I think it's worth it. It's just harder for him to get rid of both of these guys with the forces he has. So that's going to be bad. I knew that was happening. Drill Sergeant might be good here, so this guy could kill that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Molten is not too far off. Interesting. I think we're just gonna go... Yeah. Yeah.
Reporting for duty. Another round?
Damage. Could go horribly wrong, but hitting that would give it 5 attack, and he was probably going to do that anyway. Although he could have used her. I think it might have been smarter to use... Or no, wait, my panda was at full hit points, wasn't he? Yeah, never mind. If he had to do that, that's fine. That's not as good. Zombie Chow is not good for my Molten Giant. Who I can now play. This guy will technically survive killing that. Probably worth it. This hurts, because he's going to die. But we're going to do that and kill that guy. I could kill the 3-1 and mine would still have more hit points. No, we're going to kill that. Just to be on the safe side. Or something embarrassing to happen, like he drops a stupid rifleman piece of junk and shoots that, gets him up to 8 attack, and then hits this. Blah. No, you should have to expend some stuff to kill this guy. Although if he didn't and I was able to Blessed Champion him, it would have been hilarious. But no, he's gone. Swipe, that's unfortunate, because it kills my 4-1. True Silver Champion would be a good thing to draw right now. I only have the 1. Anyhow...
For justice.
That or this. That or this. I don't have much stuff in my hand. I'm unlikely to get big attack out of him. I think I'm just going to make a stupid 1-1. Because then next turn I can play him and make a 1-1. Not killing this would be a big mistake. He doesn't know I have the Blessing of Kings. He might not want to trade his 5-5 for a 6-3. Aw, damn it! Urgh. Now he won't die for it, but not killing this still seems like a mistake, but now it's not as clear. Because I could buff this and not kill him, and then he might just kill me.
For the king!
I'm probably doomed. He's gonna not kill it. You know, if I had Blessing of Kings or Blessing of Might in here at all, the fact I could do that to him and then turn this into a win would be awesome, but I can't. I could hit him for friggin' 12 damage, but it would leave him at 5 health, and then I will die. 10 plus that, 11. So I now have to trade this, and I'm just boned, basically. Not gonna work. I don't have any way to recover realistically, but we're going to do this anyway. There's not really much point saving this for the Hobgoblin, because it won't be big enough to make a difference in the game. I have no choice but to kill that. Well, no, because I have no way to kill the 3-2. So even if I kill this and my thing survives, then he can just use the 3-2 to kill that. So it won't... I won't... Like, if theoretically, if I could kill that and then it was still alive with 1 hit point and then it gave me a chance to bless a champion, it would be awesome, but it's not going to happen. So I better just kill that. He'll probably focus on this, because if I had a Blessing of Kings, obviously I'd go Super Saiyan. Little does he know, I have no such useful blessings. And Kung Fu. Sapper's not going to get to do his thing this game, but he's still going to be another thing on the other side, and I don't have any way to counter them particularly. Seal of Light. Okay, I guess I'm going to Seal of Light and kill something, but it's not really that great for me. You know what? I might save the Seal of Light. Things are so bad anyway. I'm just going to see if I can get some surprise out of it. If he just kills me this turn anyway, what was I going to do? But if I'm able to... If this guy takes 1 damage, say... Oh yeah, he's got Kung Fu. It was less likely to happen. Fair enough. Still, it's not saving me anyway. Consecration! Okay, well, let's do it. Because I do get to kill a bigger thing with it. If I'd done it the other way. Sort of. This is not actually going to work out for me, though, because his ability kills my ability every turn, and he doesn't take damage for it. So, as much as this looks like, oh my god, I might be able to come back, no. Oh, and he gets to draw 3 cards. Awesome. I don't have any way to draw 3 cards, except for the Cult Master, who is reliant on me having a much better board situation than this. He didn't leave himself mana to Kung Fu. I don't think I can... You know what? That's going to make a little bit of difference. Not enough.
Reporting to battle.
Even if I get a chance to bless this guy, though, 8 damage is a lot. It's not enough, and my opponent has way more cards. No, I can't silence him. I blew my silence. It was a good use of silence, but still so screwed. Oh, he's got a swipe anyway. Alright, ow! Yeah, this deck does not have a lot of late game power. It's gotta win early. And it's gotta win this game, or my run is already over. After 2 fairly triumphant early wins, could be done already. I don't know how much further I can get with my lack of late game power. I'd have to have just like crazy early game and not get thwarted. It's not like the deck is really that focused on early game that it can reliably do what it needs to do. Another friggin' Paladin.
I will fight with
Just counting me, there are so many Paladins in this run. It's weird. We're going to keep the sword, because that is like the best thing in a deck. And I realize I'm pitching a guy who comboed with the sword, and I got a piece of junk instead, but I have lots of inexpensive cards. Getting one of those inexpensive cards would have been good. Wisp. I could play the Wisp. I'm not going to, though, because I'm probably going to be Mad Bombering next turn. Well, actually, if he doesn't coin out a minion, I'll probably just make one of my own, but... if it's got less than 3 hit points, I'm probably doing Mad Bomber. Well, that's a quandary. I mean, that thing just kicks this thing's ass. But do I really want to Mad Bomber this? How does that even work out? Like, if he breaks it, is it? You know what? I'm just gonna make this. I don't think it makes sense to Mad Bomber that before it's at least down to 1. I never saw that coming. Alright. Now I think the Mad Bomber is probably going to work. Although, actually, Harvest Golem should work pretty well against these guys. They make a future Mad Bomber less good, but... What do I really have to gain from the Mad Bomber? Turning 2 1/1s into 2 1/1s? I can turn 2 1/1s into 3 1/1s. Like, it's not going to work out that well. Really? That's unfortunate. We're going to have to sword her. Sword her out good. Oh, I've got the Hobgoblin to go with the Wisp now. Cool, but we have to sword her. That's first priority.
For justice.
She was a big, very cheap taunt. We're going to kill the one that doesn't break it. That leaves me the most advantage right this moment. Instead of having him having an extra point of damage out there, an extra target for Blessing of Kings or whatever. I might be able to get some Hobgoblin action or some Cult Master action. I have possible options. We'll see. Enemy sword bad. Yeah, that's not good. I'd have to just Mad Bomber, see if he can clear things out. And then maybe Hobgoblin Wisp. Hobgoblin Flying Machine Wisp next turn instead, so we're not going to do that. We can still Mad Bomber and then just make a reinforcement. That is fine. I could also play the Brewmaster, but I don't think I want that. I think I'd rather try the Mad Bomber anyway. Oh, Mad Sniper! The Flying Machine is going to be a 3/6 Wind Fury. That is a serious thing to drop on the board. What is he going to do with his turn before my crazy Hobgoblin crazy turn? Obvious sword move. Still, like, perfectly good sword move makes sense. Oh, blowing up my sword. That is really frustrating. That I only have one sword in here, and it's been blown up twice. Ugh. We're going to have to exact some kind of punishment on you. Probably something like this. And we're going to kill you. One less buff target. So she's going to go Blessing of Kings, kill my super guy. And it'll suck. But I tried. Now, if he just kills the Hobgoblin and he doesn't do anything about this, I'm going to get the Direwolf Alpha, do some craziness, might be able to get some Cult Master action. I don't even know.
Let me think.
That is a crazy turn. Is it going to win the game? I have no idea. But that was a crazy turn. Equality. Do you actually have the Equality Consecrate? No, you don't. Okay. That would have been even more annoying. It's still super annoying. Friggin' Equality. I sure don't have any Equality.
You love my
I'm gonna Alchemist that guy? Really? Well, let's get some Cult Mastering done.
Join or die. Stay on target. Stay on target.
Consecrate is good. We've at least drawn one card. He doesn't have a Consecrate in his hand, or he would have used it. He could have just drawn one, but... Hammer of Wrath. Well, that's too bad, because he's getting a card for that, and I'm not. But I do still have stuff out there, and I can now protect it with the Sludge Belcher. So, let's do that. Despite having a Sludge Belcher, we are going to kill that, because leaving any buff targets out there is too big a risk. Spider Tank on that side. Just leave. Might as well leave him the attack. What now? He's got a lot of cards, but I have quite an army.
May my ancestors.
Given this guy hits for 4. So right now, he kills that. In fact, he killed that, and I could bounce him and get his health back. I could also bounce him and get his health back, but it's not. He's not that exciting now that he doesn't have the +2/+2 anymore. Stupid crazy alchemist.
Move quickly.
He does not know what to do. What's it going to be? He's going to time out? Really? Okay. I'm going to pound you, like, mercilessly.
I'll put it on your hand.
Might as well get that guy's health back. It does leave me with slightly more stuff in play. I am a little bit vulnerable to some kind of apocalypse, but again, how much apocalypse stuff can he have in his hand that he wouldn't have already used? He had a way to do mass area damage.
The victory.
It would have been a time previously. Pop. Alright. I managed to redeem myself somewhat there, that's good. Okay, 3 wins, 2 losses, so we're going to at least break even. Let's see if we can do a little bit better than that next time. If you enjoyed this, please activate the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.